Very welcome to our seminar. Sorry, the 16 we organized today. We started our institute 2012, and since ever then we are organizing more or less regularly seminars. And it is some plus and minus that now we can only see digitally, because if it wouldn't be the case, we would meet in place in the seminar room. We just opened last week. We moved our stuff here. But on the other hand, it's very good because also in this way, people from outside of Austria can join, and this is very nice to see here. Yes, so it has its pros and cons, and let's make the best out of it. About the talks, we will have today 3 talks. This is at the moment our small research group. Is Giuseppe Alberti, who joined us just recently and is helping us with the numerical simulations. Then is Michne Christe, he's one of the founding members and also was my ex-professor at high school. It's mostly also to him why I'm sitting here now and doing research with us all together. Yes, and myself. Yeah. So this is our little small group. We are working on transition to chaos in a chemical reaction system. This is the Belousov-Zhabotinsky reaction, a very kind of famous reaction, which nowadays not anymore so famous, but in the 70s, 80s, very important reaction to understand the complexity and also chaos in chemical system, mainly self-organization. When it was discovered by Belousov, it was even thought that it's not possible by the referees, so they refused the letter at that time. So very important reaction, and still open question in this system. So we started to work on the Belousov-Zhabotinsky reaction already in 2002, but in a different, not yet in this type of organization. I was still a high school student. I started to do my final year project together with Michne. And since ever that, I'm interested, and still there is always something new and interesting about this reaction. We started at that time, then I did my studies in Graz. I was working a bit in biophysics and the formation of elastomechanical model in the biological cell, formation of lipid droplets. But soon after I came back to the reaction, and then also I got more into it and got also to know other self-organizing systems, like the system of the lipid droplet, the so-called dancing droplet, sometimes we called it. What I did for my PhD thesis in Toulouse in the group of Veronique Pimienta, which is also a very interesting system. Maybe I can show you later some images for that. Well, so far for what we do, what is our goal? Well, we're in general interested in the chemical and the physical understanding of what is life in general. And in this way, we came along the Belousov-Zhabotinsky reaction, and we ended also in the complex systems science. And what we do is mainly we investigate these 2 specific systems. And we also do in our association, we try to, how is this called in English? Yeah, to bring the science to the people, to bring complexity to people. So we participate in public events like European Researchers Night and them likewise. So this is another part of our association. We are at the moment self-organized. We are not paid by anyone. Yeah, unfortunately, also from some sides. Yeah, it would be nice if
we do in free time.
Yeah, exactly, we do in free time. It would be very nice if at a certain point we could get some fundings for our research, but at the moment it's yes, private research. Well, maybe so much for the introduction. About the 3 talks which will follow, since it is a seminar form, it is always possible to ask questions. It is more or less the idea that everyone speaks around 30 minutes. And in the end, 10 minutes of questions, but any questions can also ask in between. Okay.